A lady stripped down, the spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. Was totally caught, heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. Gentle twist would do something, so the spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. In the story stood up naked, emotions brew beneath the surface calm. This sight totally stung Ayla's heart, and that nasty seed of guilt started growing inside her. Ayla had a huge crush on the servant, John. She even tried testing his feelings. Vulnerability meets chance, she recklessly jumped into a rushing river. And when sweet, innocent Ayla was saved, she foolishly thought this rescue meant he loved her. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. Thank you, that was an incredibly bloody, stupid thing to do. You saved me, human child. Ouch, John. Heartstrings tugged by the, you could have killed yourself. Is that your idea of a joke? I wanted to thank you for saving my life. Facing John's cold distance, Ayla's romantic dreams were crushed. The spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. Why she was certain John's actions toward her sister was a high society English lady romance blooms in the rain. But John was just the son of her family's servant. Their relationship was fragile, but the huge gap in class was an invisible lock, forcing them to bury their feelings. To overcome this serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen, John decided to go abroad to study medicine. A decision that meant 6 long years apart. Anna's words were full of longing. But silent John totally misunderstood her deep love. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. John realized something was wrong and rushed to help. But Anna was still sulking. She wouldn't accept his long-delayed warmth. Just as they were arguing intensely, the vase shattered. This interlude promises more than it reveals. Now, either of them wanted to say what was truly in their hearts. Furious, Anna peeled off her dress and plunged into the water, searching the cool pool. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. She carefully picked up the vase shards, while John waited anxiously nearby. The next second, Anna rose from the water like a lotus flower, droplets sliding slowly down her skin. Her breathtaking beauty left John frozen stiff. The spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. But they quickly snapped out of the trance, pulling back their burning gaze. Anna walk away. John slowly moved to the poolside. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. He gently stroked the warm surface of the pool. For days after, John felt like a ghost, constantly reliving Anna's scene by the water. Her graceful figure was branded onto his soul. Each memory left him unsettled, his emotions yanked between longing and repression. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. So, he decided to write Anna an apology letter. But as soft, romantic music played, his mind started wandering. The sincere apology turned into a longing for intimacy. Seeing the explicit words, John sheepishly cracked a smile. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. Pulling himself together, he set that letter aside and decided to handwrite a formal apology instead. You'd be forgiven for thinking me mad the way I acted this afternoon. The truth is, I feel rather lightheaded and foolish in your presence, and I don't think I can blame need. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. Embarrassed and unable to face her, John eventually decided to entrust the letter to Ayla for delivery. But watching Ayla walk away, John realized he grabbed the wrong letter. The formal apology was still in his study. He shouted for Ayla, but it was too late. The spark ignites, subtle yet undeniable. Ayla arrived at the study and opened the explicit letter. The words just confirmed her suspicions about John's shameless behavior. Then, Ayla took the letter to her sister, hoping she'd see this hypocrite. Ayla didn't realize that reading someone else's mail was already crossing a line. The narrative's pulse quickens here. Instead, she found her cousin and recounted John's entire story, filled with rage and blame. Her cousin, swayed by Ayla's emotion, he said he thought about it all day long. All you have to do is swear you won't tell me. Will you promise? I promise. The narrative's pulse quickens here. But they never guessed those shameless words were actually John's deepest feelings, their unique understanding, and his hot, clumsy love. It was a mistake, Bryony. You made it. But I'm so sorry. It was the only version, yeah, it was never meant to be read, no. Heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. To show the anger John expected, she silently turned S head, silently dropped off. S pulse quickens here. Inside the study, Anna lit the dim yellow lamp. The soft light glowed between them. A romantic vibe filled the air, blending their glances. And hearts, gradually fading the barriers of class between them. This interlude promises more than it reveals. Finally, they stopped suppressing their feelings. With trembling yet steady voices, they confessed their long-buried love for each other. I love you. But fate seemed to have a cruel trick planned. This interlude promises more than it reveals. Diving into the romance, S pulse quickens here. And witnessed their tender moment. The air froze, leaving only silence and a turbulent storm, and John was invited to join them, a rare honor. Heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. The surface cheer hid their churning emotions. The recent embrace still echoed in their minds. The lingering warmth turning into a secret touch between their fingertips. Meanwhile, Ayla rushed in, holding a letter. Whispers of what could be echoed through. Anna's heart skipped a beat. She thought it was John's explicit letter, but when Ayla started reading the contents, she realized it was only a farewell note from the twins. Night had fallen, the mansion surrounded by endless wilderness, and the two children were missing. This interlude promises more than it reveals. It was urgent. Everyone started searching. Ayla panicked immediately. Whispers of what could be echoed through. The culprit quickly vanished into the dark. Ayla rushed to comfort her cousin, but the girl was filled with shame, simply agreeing with Ayla, because I couldn't take for sure all I can. Romance blooms in the rain. And I will. The cousin was then brought inside by the others. Under the officer's questioning, Ayla calmly insisted the culprit was John. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. To prove her claim, she went into Anna's room, dug up John's letter from the desk, and handed it to her mother. Total silence followed the devastating lie. Ayla had no idea the consequences her lie would bring. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. Anna, filled with dread, walked to the window, saw a faint light nearby, and rushed out to greet John's return. But their mother seemed to sense Ayla was lying, and scolded her away. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. John slowly walked back with the two children. But instead of a warm welcome, he was met with cold imprisonment. Meanwhile, Ayla felt a strange, unspeakable guilt. She rushed to the window and witnessed her sister and her beloved being torn apart. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. I love you. Come back. Come back to me. Ayla only wanted to break up their relationship, never expecting to cause an irreversible tragedy. Heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. Time flew by like a flash. 2 years later, still serving his sentence. Reunion after so long apart. After John left, emotions brew beneath the surface calm. Anna cut ties with her family and lived alone in a remote, humble apartment. John knew heading to war meant he might never return. He didn't want to drag Anna down or let her keep waiting for a relationship destined for pain. Heartstrings tugged by the unlikeliest paths. But John heavily underestimated the unwavering certainty of their love. Rests on a few moments in a library 3.5 years ago. Then, I got you, I don't know. This interlude promises more than it reveals. Diving into the romance, look at me. On their way to the station, Anna dreamed of their next reunion. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. She imagined moving with John into that seaside cottage with blue windows and white walls. John watched Anna's retreating figure, a brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Countless emotions tangled in his heart, pain and release. But he knew well this brief reunion was powerless against fate. He could only let their love grow secretly, buried deep within, drifting away on the wind. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. After days of fierce fighting, that photo became John's only comfort. But the wounds on his chest seemed to announce the end of everything. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. Even though time was running out, John still held on to hope, searching for the ending with the same phrase, I will bring you home. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. The gentle breeze caressed the sea, distant bagpipes echoed in his ears. Even as the ocean raged, he held tight to his deep promise, believing that one day, John would step onto the shore she waited on, full of hope. But fate is always cruelly ironic. When John finally found the returning shore, this interlude promises more than it reveals. All he saw was a crowded scene, hordes of people flooded the everything might have changed completely romance blooms in the rain. The biggest joke was that he and Anna were only 33 into the night, layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. No matter how hard his comrades tried to stop him, it was useless. John just kept muttering, "Don't miss a beat, subscribe now." Ball games. That's right, that's where we go. Serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. Calmed by his comrades, John snapped out of his daze. He was helped to lie down, then scratched his last match. The faint yellow glow briefly cut through the dark. The flame lit his face, taking him back to that hopeful summer, where his cherished love waited. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm, seeking atonement for the guilt buried deep, a brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. She cared for countless wounded every day, desperately hoping to find John among them. Went to the wedding and the groom, serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. Was the rich businessman who stayed at the manor that summer, her cousin and lied to protect the rich man. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. The cruel truth shattered Ayla's defenses. The dark cloud of guilt had hung over her for years. Ayla couldn't bear the secret burden anymore. She bravely went to Anna's place, seeking forgiveness through sincere repentance. The narrative's pulse quickens here. Just then, John walked out of the room. The resentment built up for years exploded. Do you have any idea what it's like in jail? The narrative's pulse quickens here. Of course you do. Did it give romance blooms in the rain? Did you think I assaulted your cousin? Did you think it then?
Welcome
yes.
To the Shin Music Channel.
And what made you so certain?
Enjoy the vibes.
Growing up, 13. How old do you have to be to know the difference between right and wrong? What, are you 18? You have to be 18 before you can bring yourself to own up to a lie. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. There are soldiers of 18 old enough to be left by the side price she couldn't avoid paying. Whispers of what could be echo through. After calming down, John decided to forgive Ayla. But only if she went home and personally confessed her actions, revealing the long-hidden truth. This wasn't just closure for him and Anna, it was also to give comfort and release to everyone she had hurt. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. After Ayla left, they went to the seaside they always dreamed of, all their troubles, and written by the elderly Ayla. She yearned to use this method. Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty, to give Anna and John a happy final chapter. Because Ayla couldn't accept the real ending. John's wounds worsened. Romance blooms in the rain's aftermath. Dying in a seaside house the night before his return ship arrived. The promise to reunite with Anna turned into a regret he could never fulfill. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. Echoes of affection, and Anna, desperately waiting at home, was killed by a bursting water pipe while hiding from bombing. Whispers of what could be echo through. My sister and Robbie were never able to have the time together they both so longed for and deserved. Ever since, I've always felt I prevented it. But what sense of hope or satisfaction could a reader derive from an ending like that? Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. So, in the book, I wanted to give Robbie and Cecilia what they lost out on that night. I'd like to think this is not weakness or evasion. Whispers of what could be echo through, but a final act of kindness. Ayla's pen ultimately failed to soothe that lost love, or bring her a moment of redemption. Her long journey of atonement became an irreparable pain deep in her soul. Whispers of what could be echo through. Anna's love story is like a novel that can never be finished, forever stuck in the shadow of that misunderstanding. Some missed loves can never be recovered. Even time and words can't fix the forgotten and the hurt. For all of us, while we can't rewrite past chapters, we still have a chance to start now, wholeheartedly. Cherishing the people and moments right in front of us. Learning to make peace with the past, that is the only redemption we truly control. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm.